I know I'm about to be old right now because I got Madden 17. Madden 17. And I'm about to get Madden 18. But we still rocking Madden 17. Come on now. Come on now. Alright, but you already know. It's like old, so what? We still about to get this franchise cracking. You know what I mean? About to get the Panthers, Chiefs.
Start your season with
let's see what they can rock with this year. You know,
season starts
you know what
now.
I mean? See how we rocking, bro. And you know who been cooking though? Kaheem Hunt. Well, he's not even really in here, but Kaheem Hunt is cold though. They've been just cooking this year too. Trying to get this YouTube starting back though. Cause you know me, I've been gone. Haven't been like ever since. I don't know. It's just like I stopped playing 2K and stuff. Like I stopped playing the game. I don't know why, but I just did. I don't know why though. But you know we about to get it cracking, so it's okay. Get this YouTube cracking again, so you know. Nasty.
Start the regular season by selecting your season goal. Meeting your season goal gives high rewards, but does come with risk. Kick off your week.
But you know we about to get it cracking. First of all, let's look at this thing. This left guard is kind of trash. I ain't gonna lie to you. Left guard is kind of trash. You know, it's decent. You know, it's decent. Charles, you know, he's still here. You know, 'cause he's old. So it don't really matter. We still about to get it cracking. Let's look at his defense real quick. Connor Cole, kind of look. Line is very decent. Corner decent. Peters, okay, decent. Let's go. Get it rocking with it. Okay. But anyways, you know, we're about to get it cracking. Let's just get. Hold on. Let's just see if we can improve this left guard. Cause that don't look right. He's not even bad. Whoa, take this. Ben Grubbs. Grums. I don't know. Grubbs. I'm gonna call him Grubbs. I don't even know. Sign him real quick. You know, he's decent. I gave us a C+ on that. Alright, let's see what he's rocking with now. Okay, let's go. Alright, you know, gotta cut one player. Let's see what I can do. I'm just gonna have to cut this man. Sorry, but we have to go. But you know, I just get in and train real quick so we can get the game on.
Once you have made your game plan and focus.
Oh yeah, you see the offense. Let's look at this offense profile. Antonio Gates, the tight end, is their top threat. They do more running than passing. I don't get that because their top threat is the tight end, but anyways. Then their deep wall, it's a freaking cornerback. So we gotta watch out for him because he might do in-nose and all that. So you never know. But we're good. We got straight teams. So let's get it rocking. You know I had to make that quick change real quick. You know I'm messing with the two phones. Got two phones on me right now. You know what I mean? Don't get off my phone real quick, you know, so we can get this cracking, bro. Franchise about to be lit, bro. Everybody get to watch all my stuff again, you know, you got to get it cracking, you know. Let's just do this real quick, hop into the game, try to get this W, you know. And I think I got it on All Pro, just to let y'all know. I might keep it there too. You know, let's just get this over with, you know. Hold on, dot. Thomas is probably going to be our top threat in offense. And I mean, in our wide receivers, he's going to probably be like our top threat. I'm just going to... What you mean it was not completed? What are they talking about? Come on, bro. Don't not keep on me. What do they want me to do? Keep your feet in. No, I have to restart. I gotta just restart it. Cause this is supposed to be all green lights for me. Let me stop playing real quick. Hold on. Oh, alright, I quit playing. I'm done playing. Playing too much now. Come on, wake up. I need to wake up. I can't throw them interceptions like that in the game, so I'm gonna get my head right real quick. I'm sorry. Alright, that's the last time. I bet y'all thinking right now, this man's is trash. Like, I don't even know. Look at this dot. Oh, what? That's not even fair, bro. Woo! Hope he be like that in the game. I see what this defense could be like that. You know I'm gonna be playing middle linebacker when I play defense, just to let y'all know. You know, we still trying to get it cracking, you know. That defensive line looking sexy. Look at them getting to the quarterback. That looking sexy right there. Look at that defensive line. Alright, defense. Oh, you gotta pick that. But I think top threat, I don't even know. I gotta check the defensive line again to see who's gonna be our top threat of our defense. Thomas and LeCount, whatever how you say his name, are probably gonna be our top threat and wide receivers, and we already know Charles is gonna be the top running back, and then we're just gonna have to see what the defense is working with. Come on now. What is that? What is that? Come on now. What was that? That was fake. Let's go. Our defense not looking too bad. It's a play that they might get past us. Let's go. He dropped it. Let's go. I think I just broke him back on. No change. Stop. That's a dot. He left. Why you ain't go pick up on you? Man, you should have watched him. That's a dot. You know, I couldn't really do nothing about that. That was the, so, you know, I'm trying to get in the game anyway, you know, just kind of tagging for long, you know.
Kick your season off by starting your first
I don't know
game.
about to get this game real quick. You know how we, oh, hold on, forgot to do something real quick. Change the minutes.
Once you're ready, go ahead and select Advanced Week to get to your next game.
I'm keeping it right there for a minute. I might change it to like the beginning of the season, probably. Next week is gonna see if it's getting a little bit too deep. Oh, I keep forgetting to check the defense. You know what, we're just gonna check the defense after the defense. And you probably seen the game, we're gonna be our top threat on defense, so let's go anyway. Next video, I'm just gonna have things already set, like it's gonna be already, like practice is gonna be done. You know, I'm just gonna be like right into the game. You know?
These two teams have high hopes for this one ahead. It's the Chargers going up against the Chiefs. Let's get out to Kansas
Let's get it cracking anyway.
as we welcome in our brand new commentary team for 2016. Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Have fun, gentlemen.
All right, Larry, from one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Today, we start the new season with an AFC West Division battle right out of the gate between the San Diego Chargers and the Kansas City Chiefs. They partner right out of the gate, an AFC West showdown, but two teams that had very dissimilar years a season ago. The Chargers at 4-12, the Chiefs were in the playoffs at 11-5.
And the Chargers were in the playoffs 2 seasons ago. They thought last year would be a year they could go a little bit further and press for a Super Bowl. It didn't work out. They're hoping to get things better this time.
care about that. Get out. I don't care. Yeah, I see. Move your finger. Get back
Kansas
to
City,
it.
what a dismal beginning, but what an incredible finish last year. They have Super Bowl aspirations themselves.
Double tight, guys, double tight. Hey, we got three down.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Actually, a play fake.
Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
That's
And it
awesome.
drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down. Starters for the Chargers of San Diego on your screen.
Sorry,
and one of them who provides a lot of experience, certainly Danny Woodhead.
Love him. We think of him as a third down back, catching ball in the backfield, creating first downs, but he can run it inside. He did it quite effectively at Chadron State in Nebraska. Set big-time
Oh, he
records
could
in
have
the
picked that off. I saw that.
Who was the intended receiver, and it's third down. And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion. And an extra DB here for the Chiefs on third down.
Pass situation.
Working out of the gun, Rivers.
That's a dodge. Oh my God.
Gain of 23. A nice little completion there by Phillip Rivers. And you and I were reading the article yesterday, 5th grade. Rivers had to do a project where he had to make a poster about his dreams and aspirations. So he clipped out a football player from a magazine article and pasted his face on the helmet. That's what he wanted to be in the turn.
Oh my God.
so bad, not so
That
bad
is
at all.
really
Remember,
bad.
he's the son of a coach. And on that play, I think he made the old coach proud with that completion. Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space. Really well done. Well, the person carrying the ball is always the easy target when things aren't going so well. But I think it's a combination with the Chargers. They've got to get the offensive line going in order to improve those numbers from last year. They weren't very good running the department.
No, they were bottom of the AFC.
Oh, I saw that. I was trying to go.
It's a 10-yard pick, and it moves the chains. So opening drive, third down, they go with a slant. It works.
And I'm wondering when the league is going to figure it out, because everyone throws it on third down. You expect pressure, so you want the ball in the hands of the quarterback quickly. It's a three-step route ordinarily, and you're throwing it where you see the receiver breaking towards you. So it's
Pause, I'm doing
Everyone likes it, and it's executed very well.
Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. He had time, was able to survey the field and find a soft spot in that zone coverage.
And that's where it gets difficult for a defender, Brandon. You go to your spots on the field that you have to cover. And when the
look at this. Slick.
Antonio Gates, 27 yards. And the Chargers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive.
How did I
Just how they wanted to start this one, in the end zone on their first possession.
And that just happened.
What?
How about that play right there? As you said, opening possession, setting the tone for...
I missed it by an inch.
I'm going to look forward a little bit now, because everyone should be celebrating
this
his
offense.
catch in the end zone.
Our
The tight
defense
end gets a
wasn't
little
too
bit
great.
of love. But if you're a receiver on the team, you should be thinking to yourself, boy, oh boy, things going to open up the rest of the game. And to focus on him as well.
So here are the Chiefs now coming out for their opening drive. They're led out by Alex Smith in his fourth season at the helm of the Chiefs after 7 in San Francisco.
And I like his game. I hear him described as a game manager all the time, and I can't wait till we take game manager and flip it towards a positive, because right now it seems to be a negative. But game manager, what you want out of your quarterback? Get decisions, get the ball to
That was a good one.
move the team down the field, and he does that very well. The only real criticism of him, sometimes a little too cautious with the football. He takes care of it very well.
And how nice is this? It's a welcome back for Jamal Charles.
What is it?
A little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44. See if they stay on the ground for second down. Smith.
Dog.
And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he's going to get this down the 35-yard line. Nice gain of 21
Oh my God!
yards.
I freaking need to stop
There's a
doing that.
Travis
Jesus.
Kelce. I think he's starting to come into his own as a tight end and as a player.
Oh, he got.
And that makes his quarterback,
Is
Alex
he
Smith,
playing
really
man
happy.
coverage? Hold on.
Smith now to throw.
Hold on.
That is
Let me catch
caught
my
at
rep.
the 7.
Let me catch right waist. Yeah.
Touchdown.
Whoa.
Albert Wilson,
Whoa.
35
Whoa.
yards.
Whoa.
And the Chiefs are an extra
Who in the
point away from
comment?
tying up this football game.
Say something.
And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple flat route, wasn't it?
He left.
You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly
That's a
route,
mess
go,
up kick.
look out.
That
was
is
the
a
9,
mess
and he just
up
kept going all the way
kick.
into the end zone for the touchdown.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Chargers offense gets set. They head back onto the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out when they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Strong right. Strong right. Strong right. Good. 3 down. 380. Hey, check that.
They go play action here on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Pro Bowler Tom Bahali in there for sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list.
380.
Now a second down throw for Rivers. He'll drop it underneath for Woodhead. And they get him down.
Oh my God. Can I please stop doing that?
It's the 40-yard line. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height, sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there if he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback that has to slide and find open space to throw.
Ready. Back 99 Philly. Here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Let's go. Let's go. Red. Let's go.
So
I read that quick.
Now third down.
He might be a threat. My Edgar,
or
something like that.
In college, he did as an outside linebacker. Use speed to get to the backfield.
He might be
Now,
a threat.
a bulked up inside linebacker with multiple Pro Bowls on his resume.
He was looking for Travis Benjamin that time. Now fourth down.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football.
I'm glad I did not see that.
And you can put pressure on them and make it tough. That's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he sensed being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one.
Well,
And he did.
please leave. Disconnected. You must delete another application or video clip that's running. What? I deleted a lot of stuff.
Quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. And now here comes Kansas City. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it, and make a few changes along the way, because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out. Love the call by the offensive coordinator, recognizing the situation very well, calling for the play-action pass, and completing it.
If I would have went out more, that would have probably been a
was the
touchdown.
operative number for him. 5 1,000-yard years before last season, but only 5 games played in 2015.
For the current Chiefs all-time leading rusher. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Second down, 8.
Need to get this running game on. This running game.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
And pick up like 2 yards.
Just a cut on the ground there. That's going to bring up third and about 6.
the best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defense.
Move the sticks.
He keeps doing it every time I'm done with my freaking play.
And give them a chance to let it develop a little bit. You can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end.
If he was a little bit more out, that could have been a touchdown. Down.
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down.
I don't think this is going to work.
Charles the low setback. Oh, he got position. Pick up there, 26 yards. They practiced this all week. Pretty clear it paid off there. Threw it downfield, made it look relatively easy.
And it always comes a little bit easier when you've practiced it and tuned things up and you're confident in what you're doing now. They felt very, very good about their plan, and we saw the execution because the confidence of the players was there.
They run it. It's Charles. And he will push his way forward at about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. One of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you can darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
Time running out here on the play clock. They'll let Charles try and get him in. And he is going to lose yardage here. Loss of a yard, and that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease anywhere to put his foot in the ground and get back. It just never materialized.
Get that block. And nobody right there. Let's go. It was just that one block, and that offensive lineman got that one block.
And the Chiefs have taken the lead. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise. To me, that's a throwing down in the NFL because of how it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
The return man now is Danny Woodhead. And he'll take this across the 25.
Oh, that's annoying.
27-yard line. And the Chargers coming out on the field now. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game
It's down.
you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now.
Cut up, you guys.
They have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play. That play never got off the ground because of the defensive front. They owned the offensive line, which allowed the linebackers to see their openings and run straight to the ball. That's why that play just never had a chance.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Give down at the 39.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover. The angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back.
And no escaping for a sack. Allen Bailey in there to drop him with his first sack of 2016.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football.
A yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And he will be
Close second. Covered well, allowed for the sack.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
Okay, how much were they? A dime? What were they?
15 cents.
Here's Thomas. Nice. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. Alex Smith and company heading back out there now. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence, does a great deal for your team, gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least enough. Without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
So the offense readies for a 2nd and 4.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
The tight end Kelsey has middle.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
On 1st down, Smith. Throwing over the middle. Incomplete.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
All right, I'm back.
2nd down now after the
Girls be
incompletion.
tripping. They
A shotgun snap for Smith. Catch made right side by Wilson. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Way to go, guys.
Completed pass on 2nd down.
I don't even know
Now
what
it's
I'm
3rd
doing
down
right
as the
now.
defense looks for the stop.
see how this works.
They'll run the option left.
Oh.
He can run for
It actually worked.
And he
Whoa, that was cold. He was kind of slow.
41. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay
probably
upright,
could be
see
a
the field,
touchdown.
and make a run as we just saw there.
They'll keep it on the ground, this time with Charles. And he's going to fight forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Now Smith, and in.
Gee.
A nice hit, jars the ball free, and brings up 3rd down.
I've become a firm believer over the years that many drops happen before the ball's even snapped. When you call wide receiver screen, as we saw there, I know these guys really well. They're thinking about that play going to the end zone, and sometimes they forget to catch the football first.
From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. Over the middle, it's
Got
Thomas. And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23.
no picks today.
That's the right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate, catch it, and even added a little extra at the end with a short run.
On 1st down, it's Smith.
Got a Rooney.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Go.
Takes it all the way to the 2.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays.
I
They got
think this
spots,
works again.
6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball.
Hold on, I think they think we're running it. I think they think we're running it.
You get better athleticism.
And he will take it.
That was kind of stupid because I almost jumped out of bounds.
This opening weekend, and the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. This one taken from the 7.
Nuh-uh, he better not score no touchdown. That's dead.
At about the 37-yard line. Phillip Rivers now gears up to lead the offense on the field. A lot of the problems have been on the other side of the ball. Is that frustrating for a quarterback who's been playing well?
It is, but there's no way that the best ones let their teammates know that. They actually take it upon themselves and say, okay.
Bend them.
Maybe even say, I put my defense
bend
in
them
the
kneecaps.
That's what true leadership shows you.
Yeah, well, he doesn't need to change much personally. Rivers on first down. He gets it left side to Johnson.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now a second down throw for Rivers. Johnson with a completion.
And that could have been a freaking.
For their inside the 25.
That could have been a pick.
We're going to get a timeout.
But I'm
by the
stupid.
offense.
You know what?
So that means they're down to 1 remaining.
I'm trying to guard
We
the
head toward
freaking running
halftime.
back.
First down, Rivers. And the catch made by Johnson. And he'll take it down.
You're just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
They should be hurrying it up. They trying to score.
And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is that now with his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play.
Let's go.
But what he does,
That's all I could.
he takes away having to make those steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
And now they're in the hurry-up. Rivers dumps it off to Woodhead. Now a loose football. The ball
Let's
comes out,
go.
and it's picked up
Is
by
they
the
catching
Chiefs.
him? Is they catching him? Let's go.
Big seam, and he might go all the way. The 20.
Oh.
10.
Oh, you ain't catching me. You ain't catching me.
And he
Let's go.
an offensive
Hey, yeah, hey.
disaster on the final
Knock them off his feet. Yeah, hey, yeah.
This first
Barry,
half
I
has
see
been
you,
a
bro.
nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking
Who
up the
knocked
ball,
him on
picking
his
up their
feet like
mistakes
that?
and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense.
That was Barry himself, and he recovered it.
Everything that can
And
go
he
wrong
recovered
has
it.
gone wrong for this offensive
That
unit.
man Barry, he's gonna be something on defense. He's gonna be the star on defense. I'm telling you, watch. Watch this. Psych, missed him. Missed him. Let's
Santos now
go.
had the PAT.
I noticed
He knocks it
Hey,
through. It's
Kansas City, bro.
here on.
I knew this team was about to be fired.
We fast forward to the beginning
And we
of
getting the
second
ball.
half.
And we getting the ball. Sweet.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a good return.
I thought he fumbled the ball for a minute.
Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think
That
they're
could
going
have been a pick.
to us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had,
I get
guys.
this run
But be
again,
prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
Let's see how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. On second down, Jamal Charles.
What the? He just got off the ground.
4.
But that's the desired outcome coming out here in the second half of being able to run the football and establish a little bit of pace and maybe even a bit of dominance at the line of scrimmage. And they want that to continue. Way too early to think about this being ball control time. But the way they're running it, you got to think they may want to continue that and see if they can go.
Woo! Fuck it. I should have.
Their opponents in
I
this
should have threw
position.
Buddy a bullet.
And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice session, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right.
This might not even
to
work.
match up to him.
They'll run the option left.
And he's going to lose yardage here.
Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Here's Dustin.
I knew that wasn't the right play.
And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. That one sails out of bounds.
Woo!
Judge will walk it off.
And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively, and now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half?
And
Safety!
He's not.
they get forward progress.
Bro, I thought that was about to
Well,
be.
this whole line, they've
See,
had
my
trouble with
ego.
the pass rush
My
all
ego.
game long.
My
It's
ego.
time
My
to
ego.
toss them 2 points.
My ego.
You've got a
My ego.
quarterback
I don't know
back
how to
there's
say
running for
anything.
his life, and he's had no time to throw the football. Exact him time
I did
and
not
again,
know it
and
was
this
going
time
to
they
be
do
a
it in the
play
end zone.
action.
You said it, partner. No time. None whatsoever. And remember, following the safety, you give the football up as well, and they free kick it from the 20 now.
Why they all the way up there?
And now here comes Kansas City. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get it pushing, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
3 yards.
The pick up there, and it'll be second down.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and into the game situations about how much time's on the board and, you know, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't have to worry about that. That's just smart football. You know, that kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock. Even
Whoa!
they were not really focused on.
I'm trying to
It's a
get
gain
Charles
of
his
6 moves
100
into a
yards.
manageable 3rd and 2 situation. 2 yards to go here on 3rd down.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front, they moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
Let's
Jamal
go!
Charles, nobody in front, and all the way.
Let's go!
Jamal Charles with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And
Let's
the
go.
Chiefs have got it on cruise control. So he's in for his 3rd
This is
score of the
too
game. Defense
easy.
probably saying, man, we don't
Too
want to see this guy
easy.
for a long time.
Hold up, hold up.
Bad enough
Yeah.
when anyone scores a touchdown against you, but for
Yeah,
one
they
person
here
to
ain't
get
catching
3,
big fella.
it almost sets him apart from the rest
Juke
of the
the
game.
man.
And no one likes to see any of those players on a pedestal, not from the defensive point of view.
Now the point after try for Santos.
And I
it's no
missed the
good
field
on the
goal.
PAT.
Oh, sweet.
And our score is going to stay right where it is.
I just really missed the field goal. Oh, I'm sleep.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take it past
the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Here comes the Chargers offense now back out onto the field. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. You don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a basic.
Yeah.
Sure.
This man Woodhead out here doing nothing.
But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward. With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick hitting plays.
Oh, I thought he was going. I thought he was about to fumble the
You don't
ball.
totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help. That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But if the strong safety position end up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker.
Oh!
We saw the linebacker make the stop.
This up across the 35.
It's
before he's
joking.
out
I
of
should have
bounds.
hit the hit stick
So
on
he
it.
makes the grab and the chains move forward.
Nice job by the offensive line, giving them time to complete
I
that
forgot
first
how they
down
even
pass.
scored.
Rivers now to throw on first down. And his throw's going to lead.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. A second down throw for Rivers. On the screen, this is Woodhead. And he'll be taken down.
At the 46-yard line.
It's 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a third down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game. And on 3rd and 3, they decided to go with a dime package.
Let's go.
Yeah, you're right. They got 6 out there.
Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
This team doesn't mind running the ball in any situation, and I thought he was going to get the first down the way the play developed, but the defense closed in and stopped him just about a yard short.
And
Problem spreading to the punt team now. This will be
all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. And the Chiefs now getting set to go. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously.
So they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got to a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what we come with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love
We'll
it.
see if they dial it up this drive.
Oh, man.
Let's see if
For him to
this
be
works.
that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. Short yardage situation. Here's Charles. And he's got a first.
Worked again.
Pick
It
up
worked
there, 20
again.
yards.
It worked
Well, it
again.
certainly appears that Jamal Charles has his mojo working right now.
Oh no.
He's
Oh
ripped off some
no.
really nice runs, but
3-3. Check 13.
On first down, it's Smith. Looking middle.
What?
incomplete. Jeremy Macklin, the
Intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. So the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more.
yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try,
Only picked up a yard, bro.
but they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall. When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Under pressure here,
down he goes. Check back at about
43-yard line. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability. That resulted.
And now San Diego getting set to go. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut it. All right? So you've got to go out and create.
Look at that. That could have been a touchdown if I didn't grab him.
That guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a
It
game.
can be a screenplay. You never know.
Second down,
No,
Rivers.
it's not.
And seeing nowhere. Incomplete. Now it's third down. So third and medium here, 3rd and 5. From the gun, Rivers. Gates has it over the middle. And they'll take. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
So much
Oh,
of that
yeah.
offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know?
We're back now in KC. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer.
And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone.
For a touchback. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and give these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. Travis
Come on, Kelsey. Come on, Kelsey.
20.
Ah.
Big play there on the catch and run.
64 yards.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability, is often the difference between winning and
This
losing.
is my favorite
and changing
play,
field
bro.
position.
I'm telling you.
As they've done all day, they run with Charles.
Oh,
And
Oh.
break one.
that man got the burners.
A nice
Shake that
little
man off his back.
run there,
Whoa.
9 yards, and it'll be
Whoa.
second down.
Oh,
I know you're trying to
whoa.
bring every yard out of a run,
Whoa.
but I think 9 yards there is ideal in this situation.
And they never want to
Yeah,
ever
next
change
couple
into the
plays, you'll
other
need 100 yards to
direction.
keep that
That's
clock rolling with a lead here in the
right.
fourth.
Yeah, what you're saying is,
See, stayed
maybe if it
breaking
takes
those tackles. But he didn't get it.
plays, really hurts the team on defense. I don't know about you, partner, but I'm rubbing my eyes after that play. Did we just see that runner not get yardage? A big-time play by the defense. It does happen occasionally, even against the best running backs who are having big
Oh, that could have been it.
At the 4. It'll be a gain of 4, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Cairo Santos now for the Chiefs field goal. From the right hash, and this one just a chipping. And Santos.
Able to put this one up and through. It's good. And that will just add
3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So it's 3 more points, and that widens things out even further here in the 4th.
Hey, in this league, you can never have too much. So if you're in range, grab the 3 whenever you can.
This one taken from the 7. And nice work.
on the return.
Start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And now San Diego getting set to go. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the boys are. You know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store.
1780. Let's go, Brown. Let's go.
Throwing again. Rivers on 2nd and 10. Caught by Gates, left side. And brought to get it to their 30-yard line.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rap.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
To the sun. Nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were. So 2nd and 9, the defense looking to put them in a bad spot here. He's been a busy man here in this one, and they're showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types of catches and the volume that we've seen in this game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
I would.
You got to keep throwing it to him. He keeps making plays. I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety valves. Nowadays, they're a big part of the passing offense.
Quit acting like you're so old. You're only 65. Toward the
Oh.
Beat in, yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
Falstaff, offense.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move. 3 down. 4. Safe.
First and goal. Defense with their backs against the wall. Down, and now they contemplate a 2nd and goal situation.
After another really nice run, this is where defense coordinator earns his money. His guys have been on the field a long time, so he's got to decide what he wants to do to try and slow them down. Is he going to substitute some players in, get some fresh guys, or is he just going to try to attack and try to find a way to take the ball away from them?
It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. And let's see, 6 defensive backs out there. They're in the dime here on 3rd and goal. Rivers.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game.
I missed it. Oh, no.
I think now as a play caller, you got to give them a little bit of help. Maybe keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe the running backs help you a little bit with the pass blocking. But you've got to help them get some confidence because you can't abandon the play calling right now.
And Lambo. As that drive ends in 3. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. Well, in the grand scheme of things, it's likely not going to matter much, but at least they get themselves 3 points closer to respectability.
And I don't know that they're going to feel a whole lot better about things because they've clearly been outplayed all game long. But hey, no reason not to take the points when the opportunity presents itself.
Offense heading out for their next possession. So, Charles, there are the numbers. What's happened here? Defensive adjustments that's caused him to sort of fall off a bit?
I think so. That has to happen. You've got to make some changes because in the first half, they were pretty effective. But the second part is sometimes when you're doing really well, you get off your game a little bit. Get off the gas a little. You're like, okay, we've got this thing. And that's not necessarily the case. Maybe right now, someone just needs to tell a joke in the huddle, loosen things up, and get their big guy going again.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Key him.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get it down
to the 33-yard line here.
An 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning.
Brandon, I'll make this one really simple. When Jamal Charles is operating at this level, His team is awfully hard to beat.
Absolutely. All-time leading rusher for the Kansas City Chiefs.
And just doing his thing once again. We've seen this so many times in his career.
And there have been some big-time runners in Kansas City history. Jamal Charles standing at the top of that heap now.
Back to the air. Smith on second down. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted.
And I'm finally intercepting the ball. I was not trying to get an interception. Oh my God.
Something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. Has a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game
It's over. Time for a break. This one, all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Rivers, Johnson with a completion over the middle.
and he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the
19-yard line.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. Throwing, Rivers, and he'll toss this. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Second down following the incompletion.
This is just game, bro. It's just over with. Over.
They'll throw again. Rivers looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant.
Oh my God.
Give him 11
Sorry for all
yards
the
that time and a new set of downs.
I don't know. It's just something about some storage. I don't know. I got it on storage. So I don't know what
for a
it's talking
deeper
about.
route, and then breaks it off, usually up to about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now when he's trying
Hold me through it.
to use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. On second down, Rivers again. Benjamin with it over the middle.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the
44.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
A first down throw here for Rivers. Now he'll dump it underneath to his run. Lead. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence.
Stupid.
And he's achieved that in this performance.
Encroachment defense.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. 1 receiver left. That's Allen. On 1st and 10, Rivers. And seeing no
options, he just tosses this one away incomplete.
that'll bring up 2nd down. So the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
Played. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd.
Well, the pressure, the hits, the sacks have been coming at him all game long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution yet. Create more time for him to throw it, or maybe change what they do on offense.
And that's one of the biggest differences in this game and why they're losing right now.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part catching the football, right? Whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job.
What if he would have fumbled?
The offense. That'll leave him with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense.
90 is a mine.
To the air again here, Rivers. That'll be incomplete
With 9 seconds now shown.
on the clock. A long drive here. Play 12 coming up for the offense.
Watch out. Go. Set. Go. 80.
Rivers again. And he's into the end zone.
The Chargers touchdown.
Well, nothing changes there with that final touchdown, but it did beat the buzzer nonetheless.
Lambeau on for the extra point. And that'll cut the
The lead down to 22.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up across.
The 25 and down at the 28-yard.
Well, be that, you know, that was a good thing, you know.
Really, this thing was already decided. The late points get
He
scored.
got better.
It ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game,
But I hope he hit, and we lit. So, you know,
take care